For this stretch break, we are going to do a stretch and we're going to hold it for a certain amount of counts, and then we're going to do a variation of a push-up. So a little bit of stretch and a little bit of strength here. So what I want you to do is step your feet wider than shoulder width, push those hips back, feel that pull in those hamstrings, continue going into that flat back, and then slowly fold all the way down. Take that sight down to the ground and just hang. If you want to sway side to side like I'm doing here right now, for an example, you can. Just keep all your weight in the back of those heels. Work on slowing down your breaths. Really focus on those inhales and exhales. Again, you don't have to sway, you can just hold. Let those arms just hang there. Your head and neck are very heavy, your arms are very heavy, and they're just hanging there. Continue to push those hips back, feel that pull in those hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, slowly roll it on up. Roll those shoulders back. Awesome. Bend the knees just a little bit. We are going to do a free fall push-up. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend it down, bring those elbows into the inner thigh, and slowly lower ourselves to the ground so our palms are spread out wide, hit the floor, bend just a little bit, and then you're going to push yourself back up to this position. Let me show you one, okay? So free fall down to the ground, nice and slow. I keep my elbows into my inner thigh, and then I push myself right back here, okay? 30 seconds of free fall push-ups. Begin. Lowering that forehead down to the ground. Let me show you from the side. Keep it going. Elbows are pinned in, down to the ground. And explode back up nice and slow, but use that power in those hands. Time for one more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Our next stretch is going to be our pigeon stretch. So let's go ahead and start in down dog. So down dog, we do our best to keep those heels down as flat as we can. We push that tailbone up to the sky. Right leg comes up as tall as you can get it. Swoop it in. So your right elbow is right at that hand of the right. Slide that leg back. And then lower yourself down to the ground. Nice subtle breaths. Telling yourself to get that right glute down to the ground. Really feel that stretch. Feeling that stretch in your IT band. Take a really deep breath and sink down a little bit lower on that exhale. And lower. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and set yourself out of that by going into plank. Our next position that we're going to be in is a push-up with a knee to elbow. So one push-up all the way down to the floor. Bring it back up. Right knee to the elbow. Push up all the way down to the floor. Right knee to the elbow. Keep it going. 2 more. Good. Last one. And push off into down dog. Let's do the left side. Left leg up. Step into that pigeon. Left knee to the left hand here. Slide that leg all the way back and then lower yourself down and just focus on your breaths and relax. A course, now we're trying to get that left glute down to the ground. It's more of a visual to try to feel where you need to be pushing than actually getting that glute down to the ground. All right, let's sink deeper here. Big inhale and exhale. Sink lower. Awesome. All right, push off into that plank position. Onto our push-ups with the left knee now, down all the way down to the ground. Push yourself up. Left knee to left elbow. 3 more. Good job. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's get a good stretch of our chest, our back, and up overhead. Clasp those fingers together and push away from you. If you want to sit down on your heels, you totally can, or you can be up on the knees like I am. Up overhead, push up overhead. And then behind the back, bring those fingers back to each other and pull, pull, pull. And bring it back and push to the front. Overhead. Let them fall apart behind you, find them again and pull. Very good. We are going to stay in a modified push-up position on this one, and you are just going to hold that mid position of your push-up. So we're modified here, down on our knees. Drop it down about here and hold. Hold, hold, push up. Good. 3 more. Down low, hold. Push up. 2 more. Drop it down low. Good. Bring it up. Last one. Drop it down low. And bring it on up into child's pose. And back up to the knees, or if you're sitting on your heels, clasp the fingers and push. Overhead. Fall behind the back. Bring them center to the front, push away. Overhead. Fall behind and pull. 2 more, bring them back to the front, push. Overhead. Behind you and pull. Last one, here we go, push. Overhead. Behind you and pull. My treat to you, let's go to child's pose. No mid-hold of those push-ups. Toes together, knees apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job with your stretch break.